Libra. Hello, Libra. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Libra and what does Libra need to know. Messages for Libra, please. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords coming out first. Someone feels stuck. Oh, the Five of Cups. What's going on? Someone's really disappointed, stuck on something, having a hard time and knowing that they need to leave. So you're finding a way out of this. That's the good news. I'm so sorry for your loss, I want to say, or I'm sorry that you're having a hard time with this. I just feel a lot of sympathy for some reason. Like, this is a very sympathetic situation. Something disappointing may have happened and you've really been up in your head about this. But it looks like you know it's time to go. Like, you can't stay here forever and you don't really know what you're gonna do. So you've just been kind of depressed about this. Yeah. So I do see the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I see the Three of Cups sticking out. So there may be a community or a family. Okay, there's the Five of Swords. Did you see that? Five of Swords, Three of Wands, someone at a distance, the King of Wands, and perhaps they've gone silent or you don't know what's going on with this person. There's a fight and they're at a distance and they're not responding, or I don't know. But I was gonna say that maybe you're getting together with your sister or your family or cousin, or like there's some close friend or something like that, where I think you're traveling to go see this person. Or it could be that it's this King of Wands, masculine fire sign, possibly an Aries, with Pisces placements, or, you know, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it just looks like right now you're almost, I don't know, are you afraid of what this person's going to say, or you don't know what's going on with them? You're like looking at this person at a distance, or you're going to visit them. You don't know what's going to happen. There's been some kind of falling out. Let's see. Okay. What is really going on here? What's really going on? What's this? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. That's good. So for me lately, the Nine of Pentacles has been talking about vacation, because it's about free time and it's about having the luxury of some free time, which has not always existed in society or in history. That this is like a new concept and that's coming up right now. So you may be doing something, or it's also talking about being alone and really enjoying it and finding ways to enjoy it. Now we've got the Queen of Wands. So the King and Queen here, masculine and feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles is like Venus and Virgo. It's talking about enjoying your alone time. It's talking about really being grateful for the good things that you have in your life. It's healthy, it's wealthy, it's wellness. Okay, so is that what's really going on here? You have a lot to be grateful for, and you're being reminded of that as you are dealing with what looks to be a difficult situation, that you just can't stay there. You can't exist in that forever. And it looks like you're walking away from that, like you are on a spiritual journey, an emotional journey in your life. And there's the Hermit. Yeah. Hermit, more Virgo energy. This is about being alone. This is about being solitary. It's about soul searching and introspection. It's about what do you do with yourself now that you're alone. Maybe you're spending holidays alone, or you've been alone right now. Ooh, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. That's exciting. That's really good. So there's like powerful, okay. Seven of Pentacles, investing your energy into, it's like investing this emotional energy into your body, into your home. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands would be like a new house, or redecorating, painting the walls, like interior design. It's also talking about moving your body, feeling a lot healthier, feeling a lot better. It's a really powerful energy. It's really uplifting and high vibrational, and it's to do with this Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth sign. Oh, the Tower. Yeah, powerful changes, Hanged Man. And you're just kind of accepting it, like having this breakthrough of acceptance here. You are receiving, okay, wow, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands. I'm sorry, like that is a lot. Oh my God. So, was somebody being dishonest, or is this just a really frustrating situation and you're having this breakthrough, or you're looking forward to this? Like you realize that in order to move forward, you kind of have to release whatever this is that's kept you stuck. This thought process. It feels very internal, like you're going through a very internal change at this point with the Hermit being here, Hanged Man, and all of this. It's like profound changes in your life, very powerful. There's a new beginning here, but it was not easy. Like there may have been a breakup here. There may have been a breakup. Yeah, and it's like, wow, right before Christmas too. Something like that. Like somebody did not want to do this Christmas thing, or I don't know, could be different for different people. That's just the sort of general vibe that I'm getting. It's a general reading for Libra. If you'd like a personal reading, you could email me for that, for personal details. So you're spending some time alone, and maybe you're going to a holiday party, maybe you're going to hang out with some friends and family at some point, but you're going to be alone. Like you don't have a +1, or that person that you thought was going to go with you is not going with you. So you're walking alone. I'm getting a song. The words are, I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Is this Green Day? Don't know where it goes, and walk alone. It's just about walking alone. Okay, you walk alone on a lonely road. Yeah, it could be an Aquarius, but yeah, it just feels like there's been a breakup here, and I'm sorry. Or someone has left your life, and now you are like, I don't want to stay in this. So there's an uplifting energy here. You're starting to really see this differently. You're getting another perspective on this. Like you felt like you were trapped or stuck, hung up, delay, holding you back, like keeping you trapped in this really dark energy, interfering with your peace of mind, your happiness, your growth, or something's just kept you stuck. Blockages, and something was very disappointing. It did not turn out the way that you wanted it to. You're grieving the loss of what you thought you wanted as you sort of readjust your expectations. And this is how you know that you have to leave, because something is missing. And you may end up finding it within yourself. You may end up just giving it to yourself. Like this is the gift that you've wanted, and you're just going to give it to yourself. You may be spending some time alone, but it looks like you are really investing in your home and in your body, like working out or yoga, fitness, movement, eating fine food, or eating something really good that's very like comfort food. There's something that you're treating yourself, because this is healing for you. This is self-care for you. And I guess you're just making the most of it. I guess there's that, right? Making the most of it. You can do that. You're sort of reflecting on the good things in your life. You're reflecting on the good relationships, or the healthy relationships, or the good times that you have, and you are looking forward to the future, and you know that you have to eventually come to a place of acceptance of this whole situation in order to move forward. It's just sometimes it's easier said than done. But I think you realize that you need to tie up some loose ends here in order to go on your journey, to travel, or to do this like inward. It may be just like an inward thing where you're spending time in quiet, solitude, meditation, relaxing, taking some time off to just focus on yourself, your home, your priorities, like cleaning things up, doing some chores. It just looks kind of like you're putting a lot of energy into really almost mundane or very just practical, and it feels good. You're getting things done. You're getting things prepared, or like you're cooking, cleaning. Maybe there are people coming over. Yeah, look at the eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. So this is all about, and maybe this is advice for you too, it's all about focusing on those little day-to-day details. Those little details really add up to the bigger picture. The habits that you form today are going to show you like your lifestyle, what it's going to look like in next year or 5 years from now. Like those day-to-day things that you do, small little things really adding up to big changes. Yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune. So this helps you to feel better and to kind of release anything that needs to be released. Declutter right now may be a good thing, like cleaning out the closets, getting rid of excess material baggage can actually lighten up your spirit as well. Because we form emotional and spiritual relationships with objects in our home, right? The objects in our home are also a reflection of our mind. So if you look around your house, like if there's clutter and stuff and things you don't need and things you don't even like and things that you don't even want, this is going to reflect on the inside as well. So if one way to go about it is if you clean up your house and get rid of things on the outside, then you can also think that that's actually changing your internal landscape as well. So I feel like I'm getting this image of in the kitchen, in the cabinet. Yeah, there's some kind of like useless appliances. Okay. It doesn't even like belong to you. It's something that maybe somebody else bought it or bought it for you or something, but it's like you've never used it. You're never going to use it. It's just sitting there and it's dead weight, and it's got this energetic thing like tied to you. It's tying you energetically to whatever this represents or whoever this belongs to, and it's not even something that you really want to be tied to. It's just something that you kind of put it in the closet or you put it in the cabinet, like under the counter in the back. I'm seeing it like really clearly under the counter in the back. It's just there, and it's so subtle, these energetic connections, the way that they influence our mind, our heart, our body, our feelings, the way that we think. But you could go and get rid of that. Like it's time for that to be donated or tossed out, whatever you want to do. Like give it to Goodwill, give it to Salvation, whatever. Like it's time to get rid of certain things. Like maybe the end of the year is a good time for that too. Going into New Year's, starting the new year with a fresh perspective, right? Freshening up your body, your home, like in that way, greeting the new year with a better energy and leaving this energy behind, leaving this depression, conflict, anxiety, breakup, like leaving this in 2024 and stepping into 2025 with like having done a cleansing ritual, cord cutting. Like I just feel like that's appropriate right now. And doing this just for yourself, by yourself, these little details, just the littlest things. Like there are these little things that we can so easily put on our blinders and overlook. These little annoying things, but they're annoying and they're frustrating. There's a door. Okay, I'm seeing a door, literally an actual door in a house, and it doesn't always. It's kind of sticks. Like it doesn't always close properly. And you know all you have to do is tighten a screw on this thing and it'll be fine, but it's just like, oh, I'll get to it later, And every time you use that particular door, it's annoying. But it's not frustrating enough for you to actually do it right now. It's easy for you to just say, oh, I'll get to it later. But it is frustrating enough that over time, having to deal with it every single day is adding up to accumulated frustration. Like I'm just seeing it every time this you pass by this broken faucet. I don't even know. It could be anything. Like, it's just this little thing, and you know what it is. And every time you go by this shelf in the kitchen, every time you try to find a Tupperware container in the kitchen, you have to search, and you can never find it, and you can never find the lid, and it's just this little thing, and it's not even that important, but it is like every time you get frustrated with that little thing, it adds up. And I'm seeing like putting a coin in a jar. For every time you can't find the lid, you put a nickel in a jar, you'd have $100 right now. And it's like, you keep thinking you're going to get to it later, but it's like, this is the energy of getting to it now. Just do it now. Start chipping away. Do like 1 or 2 or even 3 of those little things. And that could be your Christmas gift or whatever, your holiday gift, or like your New Year's gift to yourself. Like little home maintenance things. Something needs maintenance. Something like, okay, maybe your car is kind of messy, and you keep saying like, oh, I gotta clean the car, I gotta do it, but you're busy, so you know you're never getting around to it. Just do it. It's time for you to just do it. Do 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of these little things, depends on the situation that you have, but that's the energy I'm picking up on today. Take responsibility for it. Do something constructive, very tangible, constructive details that will actually make your life better. And it doesn't seem like it's a big thing, but if every time you go to do something and it's frustrating, then you're frustrated every single day, and it just adds up, and it becomes like a snowball, or it's like these little details. And it would just be, if it was fixed or cleaned or whatever, it'd just be one less thing on the pile. So maybe there are just these small things that you can do to change, your life. And this would actually end up leading to big changes in the way that you feel. That's what I think. That's this Virgo energy I'm getting. Okay, so there's a potential for a new relationship coming into your life. I feel like there's been a divorce or a separation, or there's been some big changes. Somebody has left your life. Somebody may have even passed on. But there is potential for something new. Like, this is a new beginning, and I don't think that you would have chosen it. That's the thing. Like, I don't think you wanted this. I don't think you wanted this. You're stepping into the unknown with the Moon card, but you have the strength and the fortitude to get it done. And there's that 8 of Pentacles again, but we have the Strength, which is Leo, the Ace of Pentacles. So you may have a new job, a new career coming in, and you didn't want to have to leave the old one, or you have a new path opening up. There's a lot of potential. You really didn't want to have to do this, but you do. So I feel like someone wants you to rest assured. Someone wants to, there's the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. Okay, getting ready for this, getting prepared for this, because it's going to take a lot of work. So you want to get ready in the meantime. Prepare yourself, because this is going to be a lot of work. Make sure that you are healthy and taking care of certain things, getting enough sleep, that sort of thing, because it's going to take a lot out of you when this actually comes in. But you have what it takes. That's the important thing. Somebody is very persuasive. I'm picking up on an energy of someone who's very persuasive and who wants to put your mind at ease, and who wants to soothe your soul, or like help you heal. You have the power and the strength to heal and get through this, and they want to encourage you. Okay. There's also somebody who's very, very quiet. Who is, what is this? Okay, yeah. Someone who's been quiet because they don't want to argue, or they don't want to rock the boat. They want to have fun, and they don't want to fight. All they want to do is have a good time. Okay, that could resonate with somebody. So what is the Moon here? Stepping into the unknown. You can't know, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes with this person. Something has been kept from you. Some kind of secret may have come out and been revealed. Something that you're very disappointed to learn this, and this makes you want to leave. Whoa, I here we go. Yeah, the end is over, and this is like, wow, though. It's really, yeah. You don't see how, well, there's the Empress. You don't see how good this is or how this is changing for the better. There's actually an important change for the better here. You're stepping into a new phase of your life. Something has come full circle. It's come to completion. There's some confusion or unanswered questions around this that will be answered soon. And it will put your mind at ease. Like, you're going to get some important communication about this that will help you. You may have 2 children. Someone has 2 children, and you're just like really focused on taking care of the children right now. And okay, anyway, either way, it just seems like there's a decision here, and you're discovering the truth, or you're discovering the path forward. With the Ace of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you have to make a decision and you don't know what to do. And you're going to have to kind of fly blind for a moment. You're flying blind. You have to make a choice not knowing exactly how it's going to turn out. Okay, but you will get more information. I see more information coming in that helps you make up your mind to focus and choose, and you choose correctly. Oh. Yeah. I see that you are in kind of a separation, or you are in, or maybe this is just 2 air signs. It could just be because you're an air sign. Whenever I see King and Queen of Swords in a relationship reading, or in a reading that seems to talk about a relationship, I get separation, divorce energy from them, but I'm also seeing an Aquarius here who may be coming towards you, that you have a strong bond with this person and they want to build with you. They want to grow with you. They're coming towards you, and this could be what helps you to see things clearly. They certainly want to work on something together with you. Okay, but this is also about using your discernment when it comes to working through something difficult, and not being afraid to speak your mind in the face of a challenge, and seeing the situation very clearly for what it is, realizing that you have the power to change your life, and then taking some kind of educated action or applying your knowledge to this path forward. Like it's guiding you. You're following some kind of guidance, like a compass. All right, I just feel like, oh gee, there's the King of Wands again with the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person's worried. There's a fight that you've had with this person. You're worried about them at a distance, with that 3 of Wands again coming through. Which you don't see. 8 of Cups, and you're walking away from that. Like, you have to leave that behind. There's nothing available there. The more you try to work on it, the harder it's going to get. The more you try to make it better, the worse it's going to get. So you have to walk away. With the 8 of Cups, you don't have a choice. It's not what you would have chosen. It's like, but you have this hope for the future. You have this destiny. You have this path you're walking. There's inspiration and a renewed sense of hope for the future. That's what you're walking towards. So you're walking away from desperation or depression, and you're walking towards hope and inspiration. You're letting something go. Yeah, and you're worried about this, but here we go. You're worried about being alone. You feel lonely, isolated, but you're actually stepping into your power. Queen of Wands, Emperor, Aries, you're actually stepping into a very powerful phase in your life. Yes, it brings up a lot of emotions in you that perhaps you'd rather avoid, but if you can face this and face it head on and go for it, this path that's opening up for you, you're actually going to be really happy. You may not see that right now because you're scared, or you're worried, or you're feeling alone and isolated, but there's this power coming to you, And I also see that there is a new relationship here as well, because the Empress and the Emperor and all, I don't know, it's just, well, in any case, the real important thing that you need to know right now is that you're stepping into a position of power, of security and abundance, changing for the better. Like something is growing for you in your life, that you are manifesting this as you complete this cycle. You are stepping through a portal. And one more, just one last, thank you. Seven of Swords. Yeah, we saw that earlier. Seven of Pentacles, Six of... So, you know, you're trying to figure something out here, and it's so hard sometimes. But I see support coming your way. I see that... What is this? Yeah, there's something exciting coming in. Someone wants to give you an invitation. Someone reaching out. Ooh, Two of Cups. Yeah, you're waiting for this. And there's a lot of negative expectations or frustration around it. Someone seems to be a little bit unreliable. They're a lot of fun. They make you feel good, but they may be younger or just unreliable, and you end up focusing on your work and just like taking your mind off of it, because maybe that's the right thing. Yeah, maybe that's an okay thing to do. Something has broken up or broken down, been revealed, and you're leaving it behind. So this is just repeating. I see growth. I see a lot of abundance and growth available to you, a lot of beauty and comfort in your life. And it may not... Yeah, exactly. There's the Hanged Man. Page of Cups. It may not always be like... Oh. Yeah, okay, so I have like 3 things coming in. So there's something that's causing you stress, and you're feeling like you have to deal with it alone. You have to walk a lonely road. You're worried about being alone forever. You feel isolated. You don't have very high expectations, but it's like you have to release the negative thinking, and you know this. And to kind of keep an open heart, keep an open mind, because I do see the Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and we saw that at the beginning of the reading as well. Somebody may be inviting you to go out, so you should probably go out and have fun. Get together with friends and family or people that you love, that you're close to, and really just enjoy the moment, because life is so fleeting, right? There's so much suffering in life. There's so much stress all the time, and we don't get to always have these moments. And even if we do have these happy moments, they don't last. So I'm thinking, yeah, there's the sun. The sun's coming out. You know, it's okay. You're gonna have a good time with whatever this is, if you're open to it. And this will help to heal your heart. Like you're gonna feel good. You'll have a change of heart here. You're gonna feel better after this. You can, you know, it's hard to say to let it go, but it is what it is, right? So I feel like you're holding on to something here, holding on to the disappointment, holding a grudge maybe. It's just been really hard for you. I heard it's been hard for you the last few years or something, and it's that time of year, the holidays, it can be hard for people. Believe me, I completely understand. And so I feel like there's at least one person here that you can connect with, this child maybe, or somebody, and you can give them a gift. You can, I don't know, if someone's inviting you to have a good time, you should probably just go, get dressed up, have fun, maybe invite someone over to your place, like whatever you can do to connect with that light within yourself, to radiate that kind of light from within, to radiate that love and light energy that you have access to, and to enjoy the moment while it lasts. If you have that moment, if you love somebody, let them know. Just tell them. Tell the people you love that you love them, and I just feel like it's helping you to feel a little bit better. I know it's hard, but there is something here that will lift your spirits, and you'll be able to manage it and handle it, and it'll be okay. But I also see you're getting something that you want, and it's going to make you feel really happy. Like, something turns out okay in the end. It may not be everything that you wanted, and it may not be perfect all the time, but it's actually really positive and really good in many ways. And so even though something terrible may have happened, you actually do have a lot to be grateful for, and I see that you're being redirected to make sure that while you are, experiencing your genuine emotions, you're also keeping that love in your heart, keeping the sun in your heart, and enjoying the good times. Because you don't want to be totally focused on what went wrong at the expense of what's still going right in your life, because not all is lost. There's still so much to be grateful for. I want to get you an angel number from the Angel Numbers book using the first 3 cards that we drew today, 858. So we're going to look at 858 to see a message from your angels today. Restoration. Receive love. Love is coming your way. If you are single, get ready to meet new people. If you're in a relationship, be prepared for a wave of renewal. There is love in the air, and it always starts with you. Place your hands on your heart chakra and repeat this mantra: I receive love. Yes, the Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Sun. I know you've been going through a hard time, and you're afraid you're going to be alone forever, but that's not the case. That's not true. You're receiving love. Someone's going to give you a gift. Someone's going to give you an invitation. Someone's going to reach out to you and give you this love, and it's going to actually make you feel better. This feels so good. Like someone's reaching out to tell you that they love you, that they miss you, that they've been thinking about you. What are you doing? Can I come over? Or like, you want to come over? You want to go out? I feel like, is there somebody that you could reach out to as well? I just feel like there's some reaching out going on here. Yeah. So that's cool. I love it. That's what this Page of Cups. So you're receiving love, restoration. Love is coming your way. If you're single, you're not going to be single forever. If you're in a relationship, there's a renewal here. And Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's the Ace of Wands twice. Someone's coming in like quickly, soon. Sooner rather than later, like tomorrow, you know? Then you don't want to limit yourself. You don't want to put artificial limitations on the potential of the universe to surprise you. Like, the universe is limitless. It's infinite. Think of all the billions and billions of galaxies in the universe. It's limitless potential, and you are part of all of that limitless potential. And so there's no reason for you to think one way or another, like it's never going to happen, that you're going to be alone forever. There's really literally no reason to think that. That's just how you feel because you're unhappy. And that's a temporary state of mind if you want it to be. You can change your life. You can change your mind. You can do little things to help yourself. You can change certain things in your environment, and that will help. Like we were talking about before, those little details. It's true. There's the Knight of Swords again. This is someone's communicating with you. They want to make plans. They want to talk to you. Keep an open mind about this. Something very creative. Yeah, this will be fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. No, you're not going to be alone forever. You don't have to be alone. Unless you want to. Maybe you want to. I feel like there's a contradiction here where on the one hand, you sometimes enjoy being alone. You like your solitude, your quiet, your serenity of being alone and taking care of things and doing your chores and folding the laundry. It's so mundane, but at the same time, it's so meditative. But there's the other side of the contradiction where you're like lonely and isolated. And sometimes you just need to talk to someone or reach out, or, you know, you wish that there was someone around. And yeah, I feel that, but it does look like there is an increase of love and abundance. Like there's something's coming in. You're not going to be alone forever. This is going to make you so happy. Love is coming your way. I receive love. That's your mantra. I receive love. Okay. I also feel like I want to get one more from the last 3 cards here. 390. 390. I want to see. What does the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, you want to say? 390. Press on. Move forward now. There is a present situation in which you are called to take personal responsibility. You alone are in charge of your future. Ask yourself what you can and cannot control in this situation and what actions are needed for you to move forward. Yeah, that's like the action-oriented Ace of Wands. Like, you are taking action. 8 of Cups, you are moving forward. So what do you need to do right now? Yes, you are receiving love, but there's some action that you need to take. There's a decision that you may need to make. You're in charge of your life. You can take personal responsibility. There are things you cannot control that you may have to accept. Obviously, there are certain things happening in this reading that you cannot control that you have to accept. But once you do accept that, you can figure out what you can control. What is that saying? To accept the things I cannot control and the serenity and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't control and the wisdom to know the difference. Right. So that's nice. That's a nice little prayer. That's a nice thing. So I feel like maybe someone's getting in touch with that. Making a heartfelt decision to move forward. Discovering a way forward into a new sense of personal power where you can take control over the things that are within your control, and you can humbly accept what you cannot control so that you are no longer stuck in this place of feeling left out or feeling like things are just like feeling stuck, you know? Feeling trapped. Because when we see the 8 of Swords, it's like somebody feels victimized, somebody feels stuck, somebody feels trapped. That may be the case, but it's also very much in your mind as well. Because it's the Swords, it points us to the ways in which we think we're stuck and we think we're trapped, but in fact, you have options or you have resources at your disposal. You're never really literally stuck when we see the 8 of Swords. I mean, maybe you are. Are you literally hogtied right now? Or like, I don't know. I don't want to take, I'm not trying to be dismissive. I'm saying like, maybe there's a need for some creative thinking, and don't limit yourself to what is at the expense of what could be into the future. Just because you don't see it yet doesn't mean it's not possible. Okay, let's get you right. I am secure. This positive affirmation says, I am secure. I know my finances will be taken care of, even if I don't see how. You're going to be taken care of. Things are going to happen, even if you don't see how. And it says, I am secure. Okay. Things will be taken care of, even when I don't see how. I am secure. And it says, I know that I am the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. I am the final say. Yep. And then at the bottom it says, I know that I can manifest all that my heart desires. I am ready to receive. Yes, that's what the angel number was saying too. I receive love. That's what it said. I am ready to receive. And then again we have, I know that I do not need to wait for 5 p.m. on Friday to be happy. I am happy right now. You don't have to wait for anything to be happy. You can be happy right now. You literally can. It's possible. I know it's hard because there are things in your mind and in your heart, like psychological, emotional reasons, maybe very valid, totally logical reasons, reasonable reasons to be upset or unhappy. But if you think about it, you could be happy right now. If you could somehow manage to like switch your perspective. Imagine if you were happy. Just pretend you're happy. Like, can we just, like, this actually has worked for me before. I know this is delusional, but like, who cares? You can be delusional and be happy right now. All you have to do is like practice smiling. Like, smile at yourself go smile at yourself in the mirror. I swear to God, this is actually a psychological trick that really does work. And even if you're miserable, like, you can just go practice smiling in the mirror, like literally just go smile, and give it like 5 minutes and you will smile. You'll feel better. It'll actually uplift your mood. Like, you could tap into happiness right now, and you could radiate that right now if you had the imagination, the creative willpower. You can do that. It's magic. It's actual magic to tap into that will. So if you will yourself to be happy, how could you do that? Could you just feel it? Just sit in meditation, right? Sit in meditation and imagine the feeling of happiness, and just keep like fanning the flames of that happiness until it grows. Feed that. What does it feel like to be happy? You know what it feels like to be happy, right? Everybody knows what it feels like when you're happy. So if you're not happy, you can do this kind of intellectual, imaginative exercise where you just will yourself into a state of happiness inside. And then suddenly you're able to radiate that outwards. And then you're going to manifest a much happier, you can manifest happiness. It's true. I know that may sound outlandish to some people or kind of crazy. It's literally true. Okay, so I just see like you're having this change of heart, and your emotions are changing, and you're going through this kind of emotional rebirth and renewal process. And it's uncomfortable and it's difficult, and there are things you can't control, but you can control your reaction to those things, and you can choose to focus on the positive if you want to. And I just see someone doing very simple and positive things in order to move themselves forward towards that happiness that they want, to put themselves in alignment to manifest that love that they really want. Because obviously this is not, you don't want to stay here forever, and you can't. You can't stay here forever. You don't want to. Something's over. Something's not good. It's been very uncomfortable. But once you learn to like let that go, accept it for what it is, adjust your expectations, you can actually take really, really good care of yourself, you know, and clean things up and start to move it forward. You have the final say on whether or not you're happy and secure and ready to receive. What kind of life that you want to live is up to you. That's the motivational speech for today. Because I know it's so hard. Like, somebody just feels really isolated and alone, and it's like scary or depressing or whatever, but you're going in the direction of a beautiful future of what you're destined to receive. And you're destined to receive some kind of love in your life, some kind of happiness and joy is coming into your life. So just keep going. You're going to make it. You're going to be okay. Yeah, there's the Emperor. Someone's coming in is going to put your mind at ease, and it's going to make you feel a lot better, because there's been this conflict and this strife here, and you don't want to feed into the conflict and the disorder and the chaos. Instead of wasting energy on a lose-lose battle with someone who's cruel and mean and heartless, you could take your power back away from that and focus on the desired outcome instead. If there's a fight with someone and you know that it's just never going to end with this person, and you can't win, and they're rude and they're cruel and they say mean things and they're cussing and they're abusive, okay, don't feed into that. You don't want to get into it with that person. There's no point. And whatever you feed into, you're going to get more of it. So instead of feeding into that, right, redirect that attention towards success, towards the desired outcome, towards happiness and power, personal fulfillment, whatever it is that you really do want. Because you don't want an endless fight. You want, well, what do you want? What do you want? You can manifest anything, but you have to choose something. Choose what you want, or you're just going to get whatever, you're just going to get whatever. No, you want like happiness and love and peace and fulfillment and wish fulfillment and joy and health. And so that's what you should focus on, because that's what you're going to get. I mean, obviously, we have negative emotions for a reason. They help us to preserve, to grow, learn lessons. So this is not about repressing or denying negative emotions. Don't take it the wrong way. Please, it's actually counterproductive to do that. This is a process of seeing the reality and being disillusioned, realizing your expectations were unrealistic, grieving the loss of what you thought you wanted, what you thought you had, going through the process, allowing yourself that time to feel bad, you know, taking good care of yourself in the meantime, and then coming to a place of acceptance where you realize, okay, this is what it is what it is, readjusting your expectations accordingly to reality, and then deciding what to do from there. And moving forward from there, that's where you redirect your attention towards the desired outcome instead of continuously feeding into a cycle of negativity or abuse or pettiness or fighting or whatever that Five of Swords is for you today. See what I mean? So it's not just like, oh, I'm going to deny that these bad feelings exist so that I can pretend I'm happy. Not really what I'm trying to say. I know I was joking about pretending to be happy as like an exercise to actually get yourself to like fake it till you make it. That is effective. It really works. But that's not always necessarily appropriate. So take the message that is meant for you at this point in your grieving or acceptance process, right? Because I've done that and it actually works, but you don't want to make the mistake of repressing negative emotions, because that's a whole nother thing where if you repress the negative emotions, you're ignoring your needs, you're neglecting yourself. What it amounts to is neglecting your needs. So you want to feed that the love that it needs, the love that it desires. You know, if you're in pain, you want to address the pain and give it what it needs, and so that you can heal the wound, so that you can move forward. This is the whole vibe of the reading today. Healing the wound so that you can move forward and receive the love that you deserve. That is your destiny. That's what I've got for you today, Libra. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.